Welcome back to the Kieran Carlin Football Channel. Before we start, don't forget to use my affiliate link down in the description below to get yourself a new kit, one of the new kits off of Kitbag. This lunchtime, I've compiled for you and your food, I imagine that's going in your gullet right now, the best kit from every single league, apart from obviously England, around Europe. Well, it's not every league, but it's, I've gone all the way down quite far. First off, we're starting with the Bundesliga, of course. I say of course, we're not in it anymore, so should have probably put this one second. I've gone for the Mainz away kit. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Probably shouldn't use the word of Churchill for a German kit. Navy and gold is fantastic as a combination. And now it is a Jacko kit, or a Jaco kit. But I can look past that because the colour scheme and the pattern go so well. What is Kermeling? I don't know. Do I like the Mainz badge? It's a weird shape. No, I don't. But altogether, with the checkerboard, which we all know I'm a big fan of. I would have intercourse with the pattern of checkers. That's how much I love it. I don't even know how that would work, but I'd make it work alright. It's just so gorgeous, and I applaud Jacko for making such a wonderful, beautiful kit. If you are a pervert and you buy mystery boxes, I hope you get this one. Now, I also put a joint winner for this one. Okay, sue me, alright? Oh, Kieran, you only pick one, that's the best. Well, sometimes there's a joint first, alright? What happens if two people finished neck and neck, exactly the same tenth of a second in the F1? They would be joint winners. Would never happen, because that's F1, it's just Max Verstappen and everyone behind them. But this is joint first for me with the Mainz kit. It's a Bayer Leverkusen away kit. Now, I'm a big fan of a sash. I know I didn't like the Bournemouth retro one, but it's not, you can't just slap a sash and think it's good, because I'm not too big a fan of the new Leicester one. So a sash doesn't automatically mean good. However, in this instance, good. Right? Castore, once again, I am so sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. I was right. And you changed your ways, and now you please me. So thank you. Barmenia. What does that mean? I don't know. Okay. And it's helpful that I don't know. The sleeves, the trim, the neck, the trim, the badge in black and white. If it was in full colour, too distracting. It works. I love it. Well done, Bayer Leverkusen. Now we go to the Bundesliga 2, and yes, I know I haven't gone down a division in every bloody European country. That is absurd. This video would never end, but I had to, because the best kit is obviously the Schalke home kit. I've had a while to sort of think about the home, the away and the third, and I do like them all, but I think I like them in the order they're in. I think that is the way I like them. Initially, it was sort of the other way around. I liked the away kit first, and then I liked the third one, and then I was unsure about the home. And now I've seen the home kit. I mean, we lost 5-3, but shut up. I've seen the home kit, and it's grown on me immediately. Okay, I think initially they just put Schalke 04 on the front because we had no sponsor, and Veltins, a classic sponsor, has stood in. A beer sponsor has jumped in and taken place, and it is gorgeous. Imagine Premier League Club now releasing a new kit and the sponsor was like a classic old one. Oh, imagine the City kit. It just said brother on it. Oh, I love it. That's what's occurred here through financial insecurity, but that's not the point. Something good has come from it. I love it. Also a shout out though to the VfL Onsbruck t-shirt. It's almost good, but I like the purple. I like the variations of the purple. Okay, I think they got a pretty unique badge, so I like that. Sponsor, crap. Neckline, crap. Just make it all the way, just white all the way around. I do like though, the Capelli Sport logo is terrible, but the trim, I quite like that. The little dashed line. Interesting. Not as good as Schalke, but interesting, so I thought I'd bring it up. La Liga. You know what? I quite like their new logo. I think it's okay. Yeah, their media appeal is still dog shit, so fuck off, Javier Tebas. Twat. Ooh, yes. Look at it. It's good. Real Betis. I'm not a fan of the fine twerk logo. It's a bit icky to me. But the rest of it, cool, subtle, half shiny, sort of like chevron rhombus pattern. Good, strong collar. Hummel, so I assume there might be some stuff on the top of the sleeves. But to be fair, the whole kit itself is the chevron, so maybe not. And just glorious badge, really fantastic. If this season, if I make a trip to Real Betis, I'm gonna have to cop. Now, the best kit in Serie A, as decided by this guy, is the AC Milan third, I assume. I can't remember. I made this a while ago. This is obviously, I've seen Danny Aaron's wearing it. Oh, what a man. What a brave soul. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? It really is gorgeous. And I feel like whoever designed this at Puma was like, lads, I've completed it. I've completed shirt design. Bosh. Really fantastic. It would be better, I think, if instead of silver, it was all gold in the badge and little items. But it still is absolutely gorgeous. And there's really not much to complain about. I think it's one for the ages. Well done, AC Milan. What is this? Oh, the French League. Ah, God, what did I pick? Oh, this one. Lyon. Now, it's very odd. I believe this is a throwback to an old Lyon badge. If I remember correctly, which is pretty cool. Very random, very strange. It almost looks like some sort of tag you could make in like COD or something. But it's interesting enough and not too strange enough that it's pretty cool. The kit itself is a bit basic, but out of all the French leagues, this one probably has the least amount of sponsors on it. So, and you know what, fuck PSG. So I picked this one. I like it. Liga Portugal next, sponsored by Buin, if you were unsure. I picked the Boa Vista kit. Now, I don't know if you know, but this is checkered. If you look at the fine detail of this kit, it's actually checkerboard. It's quite subtle pattern, you might not realise it. And in the badge as well, they actually also have this really subtle checkered pattern. I like Calme as a make because it's a little paw print, that's cute, isn't it? And it's sort of still iconic because Barcelona had it at one point, or Real Madrid had it actually at one point. So that works. That works a lot. Different size checkerboards sort of works out. And I got a soft spot for Boa Vista because my little brother likes Boa Vista. So that's cool, isn't it? That's sweet. That's a little insight into the real me. Who is the real Carling? Oh, fucking, I said my own name wrong. The Jupiler? I've never had to say this out loud. Belgium! I've gone for the Club Bruges kit. It's pretty interesting. It's a Macron kit, but they've kept the body just black and white and then gave you all the joy and the pattern and the colours on the sleeve. Solid neckline. I would never guess this as being a Macron kit. This looks like it might fit someone, a human male's body quite well, which would be a shock. Unibet logo, piss off, mate. Betting logos are crap, but out of all of them, I guess that's all right. Yeah, I think fantastic kit to eat chocolate in. That's what I assume the Belgians do all day. The Eredivisie. It's Ajax, isn't it? Really, it's going to be Ajax. It's really tough for it not to be Ajax. It's just a very unique kit. I know it's pretty much the same one every year for them, I guess, but I think this one I like. This season I'm really liking. There's been a commitment to keeping the trim on the sleeves and the neckline as similar as humanly possible. I do like the little crossover. The crossover neckline where it overlaps a little bit. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Ziggo, I don't like it as a sponsor. The badge is actually quite far down the body. I think maybe a little bit better if not centralised. Maybe centralisation isn't always the best suit because these feel quite far down, but I think it works and it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's not as kit. The Super League. It's Greece. I've gone for the Panathinaikos kit, also known as the team of FIFA, where I'm like, what Irish team is that? It's green, it's nice, It's got shapes on it that resemble a classic drawing of a football, which I believe is actually a very hard, I think, impossible pattern to do. You can't just have loads of hexagons. Well, I saw someone tried to make one and it's really ugly, it turns out. Impossible. Sponsor is a bit crap, but apart from that, I'm a sucker for green, and it's a strong green. The League of Ireland, that is appropriate after the pretend Irish kit. And I've gone for Cork City. Zeus. We make, we supply, we deliver. What do they deliver? Is it just like, oh, Ireland, have you made a rip-off company again? It was Zeus. If Zeus is like Hermes, I'm going to lose my shit. It's Hermes. It's what Hermes was, which is also a random Greek god. Now, despite the quality of this image unsurprisingly being absolutely terrible, it's a pretty solid kit. It's almost like Wales colours, which is a bit sad. I don't like the Cork City badge, which is a shame, but it's a clean kit. Green, Ireland. Don't use any other colour, that's odd. And yeah, nice kit, nice panelling, strong choice from the designers. Next up is the SPFL, the Scottish League, which is surprisingly professional. What a random dig out of nowhere. This is the St. Mirren kit. Because it matters, doesn't it? Digby Brown, whatever the shit that is. Once again, I have noticed there's checkerboard in this one. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a nice kit. I like little pink accents. If it was just all, is it like a brown? I hope it's not a brown. I hope that just happens to be the light. If it's a brown, oh, I might be throwing this out the window. But assuming it's not, it's a decent kit. It's an alright kit. I think if you're St. Mirren, you're probably buying this one. It's cool, a little bit edgy because it's like, oh, pink. We've got pink. We're men, but we're wearing pink. Men don't wear pink. Well, they do actually. All right, because I watched Barbie, and I think we need to cut women some slack, and also men called Ken in fictional worlds. All right, let's just cut everyone some slack, right? But maybe women a bit more slack. Next up is Switzerland. Now, I thought it would be appropriate if I just didn't have an opinion and was just neutral on this one. But I thought, no, that is a terrible joke. Don't do that, Kieran. I picked the Young Boys kit, which is just a white t-shirt with some gold on it, with the Atletico Madrid sponsor, and a night tick with an outline, which I don't like. That looks fake. And you know what? I'm not neutral about this. I actually don't like this one. All right, this is average. It's fine if you support Young Boys, but I'm not a BBC Radio 1 DJ from the 70s, so I don't like Young Boys. Admiral! The Austrian Bundesliga is sponsored by Admiral. Weird. I've picked the Sturm Graz kit. Now, punter gamer, mental. How are they advocating attacks on gamers? Mental. You can't punt a gamer. But, I mean, irrelevant of that, okay, violence sometimes is funny amongst friends in a comedic manner, okay? The badge is a little bit odd. It looks a bit American, but black and white, pretty cool. And you don't need colours when you've got the detail in that sponsor. Wow. A coat of arms, a crown, checkerboard once again. Oh my God, I actually haven't done this on purpose. There's something in the back of my head which is just like, Kieran, you like skateboarding when you were little, so now you must like everything that is checkered. Because you go through a midlife crisis and you're like, do I like new things, or do I just want to like everything I used to like when I was little, but I couldn't afford, but now I can afford? Yep, pretty decent, love it. The Superliga, which is the Danish Superliga. Odense is what I've picked here. And now you might be thinking, Kieran, what is this? Now, I like the colour scheme. The badge is a bit odd. I quite like that the sponsor is bright red. Okay, you know, I don't know if the sponsor is usually bright red, but I think it works with the rest of the kit. It blends in well with the kit. Now, does it look like an old Tesco Price graphic design? Yes, it does. But sometimes it's okay, right? Sometimes we like to do a little throwback, and apparently the Danes are a big fan of old Tesco value items. So I think that is actually perfectly fine. It's a Turkish Super League up next, and thankfully for this choice, UEFA didn't make me walk 5 miles to the stadium. I say walk, get pushed in my wheelchair 5 miles to a stadium outside Istanbul just to get there and tell me that there's no water and it's going to take 4 hours to get in the bloody ground. Besiktas. Alright? Because this is but sick, mate. It's fine. It's a red t-shirt. It's, you know, it's the best of a bad bunch. It's not particularly inspiring. It sort of feels like an Edge of Europe Fulham. You know, this could be a Fulham kit. You've got the stripes in the bag. Well, not the stripes, but you've got the same colour theme as Fulham. It works. This would be a good Fulham kit. Well, it would be a fine Fulham kit. Fulham should have a red away kit. I quite like that. Ekstraklasa, which for the uninformed is Poland. The Lech Poznan, I want to say away kit. No, it's probably the home. Are they blue? I don't know. It's nice. Okay, it's a pretty solid number. It's quite a cool little graphic design. Lots of big chevrons. Maybe too many lines for my liking, but I think it works. You got black, white, and then 2 shades of blue. Two, maybe 3 shades of blue. But you can get away with 2 shades of blue here. I reckon. Like the sleeves, like the collar, and then I like they do introduce a little bit more of the sky blue in the kit, but not too much. I think it's a beautiful kit. Maybe not super bet. But, you know, we're really past that point. Can we ban these everywhere, please? And find something a bit more, you know, cool. But it works. Okay, at least they accepted the colour. And the super bet is slightly bent, like you're smiling. Because betting and gambling, it only brings you joy. I've been your boy, Kieran. Don't forget to subscribe to CCFC and become a CCFC supporter. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.